What's going on, everyone? Today is February 17th, and the FIA has come out with 5 major changes that's going to affect the Formula One season going into 2022. So today we're going to look at these, quote, key changes to Formula One race administration and kind of talk about what they mean for the sport. As always, if you like the videos, subscribe and like, trying to build a little Formula One community here. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Okay, so looking at the first one, and this is all off of F1's Instagram page, they put out this little graphic. The first one says, a new virtual race control room will be created, similar to the video assistant referee in football. It will assist the F1 race director with the application of the rules. So basically just more eyeballs on the sport, or on the whatever incident they're looking at. The more eyes you can get, the better, so that they can make clear decisions, and hopefully they'll show a consistent application of the rules. Looking at number 2, the procedures relating to unlapping of cars during a safety car period will be reassessed. Now, of course, this is in regards to the championship race, Abu Dhabi, of the 2021 season, where Max and Hamilton, had that whole debacle. Where going into the last lap, only some cars were allowed to, while the safety car was there, only some cars were allowed to unlap. And so this is only saying that this rule is going to be reassessed. So no real changes have been made to this rule yet. So I guess we'll see if they come out with anything before the season starts, which really is coming up. So this is just kind of a, hey, the FIA is saying, hey, we're working on it, we swear. So we'll see if anything comes of that. Looking at number 3, it says radio communications to the race director during the race will be removed from the television broadcast. Questions can still be asked via a new well-defined and non-intrusive process. This sucks. I think that it was so entertaining and transparent to see what, the radio communications were. That little blurb would pop up on the side of the screen, and we'd be able to see, what the team bosses and principals were talking to the FIA about, it's such a shame that they're doing away with that. And I really don't know why. They had to have known that people love the transparency, being able to know what's going on behind the scenes. So the fact that they're taking this away it's really a shame. I think this is just a big mistake, and I hope that they bring it back in the future. All right, so looking at number 4, if you keep up with F1, you probably know that Michael Masi has been kicked out, at least of his position, but you'll see in a little bit he has been moved to a new role. But rule number 4 is stating that experienced FIA officials Niles and Eduardo will rotate in the role of race director, splitting the responsibility across the 23 championship races in 2022. So this was originally, Michael Masi was the race director. Now you have Niles, I'm just going to say Niles, and Eduardo, who are going to split. So this is interesting. I wonder if they're going to have both of them looking at each race, or they're just going to switch off between the races. I mean, the more people you can have looking at it, I would think the better. But this little blurb makes it sound like they're going to be splitting the responsibility, meaning one takes one race, one takes the other. I hope that they have these 2 race directors who kind of look and make these decisions together, as to not just have one person kind of ruling over everything here. And then we'll go number 3. Herbie Blash has been I said 3, I mean 5. Herbie Blash has been appointed as a permanent senior advisor alongside Niles and Eduardo. Michael Masi has been offered a new role in the FIA. So they haven't totally kicked him out, but they said, hey, you kind of fumbled the 2021 season with just a little inconsistency. So you move over and let these other people come along. So this is good. You have Herbie, Bash, Niles, and Eduardo that are basically going to be making these new rules decisions, and I think that'll be a huge positive for the 2022 season coming up. again, that radio communication is such a shame. Yeah, such a bummer. Yeah, all right, so there you have it. Here are the 5 kind of big changes coming in that the FIA has put out. Overall, I think good. I think 4 out of 5. I'm all with. But we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think of any of these new rule changes. Which ones you agree with, which ones you don't, and if you think it'll really impact the sport of F1 in any meaningful way, or if they're just kind of doing this for show to make up with the backlash of last year. Appreciate you watching. Catch you next time.